Hey everyone, it's Christine here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your week of May 2nd Zodiac sign readings. Trying to get it out. I'd like to clear the energy first. I think I'd love to do a background on how I prepare. It's so interesting to see different readers prepare. We are going to dive in. Very quick message about these readings and any other readings I do, and I'll just say in general, always practice discernment. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Use your intuition. Something that may help is when you see a card to pause it. Pause the video and feel what it means to you. And more importantly, know that energies are fluid, things change. So please, again, use your intuition and discernment. So let's dive in. I am using the Ancestors and Angels Oracle deck. I should show you, Angel Guide Oracle. Here's the Ancestors and Angels deck. And also Divine Abundance. And we're going to pull a few tarot from the Luna Sol deck for each card. I've already have them out for each sign, 12. And I'm going to pull the Zodiac. So this will help us move a little bit faster. So let's get started. We're going to start with Leo. And if I pause and look down, it's because I'm writing down the timestamps for you all. I'm going to try to keep these around 10 minutes or less because these are giving you weekly peaks. I'm trying to tap into everyone's energies and to see what's going on your soul path. We're gonna pick two cards. That's my aim. Let's see what Leo needs to focus on this week and what they need to release. What do my Leos, I should say, there's just not one Leo out there in the world, need to focus on and release for the week of May 2nd? What do my Leos need to release? Ooh, okay. Got the release, and what do they need to focus on and release? I said the release, so I'm putting this card as a release. What do they need to know to focus on for this week? Of course, we got 3 cards for that. Okay, so we got 3 for the focus on and 1 for the release. So, we got King of Cups. This is water energy. We got, duality. I get Gemini with this, but this doesn't have a zodiac sign. And Wheel of Fortune. We have this for the collective reading. Some of you may want to review that if you haven't. It's 444 right now. Some of you may be seeing 444. And we'll get to the release. But the release, you got the Empress in reverse. Okay, so in terms of what you need to focus on this week, I feel like it's on you. Immediately, this is... Like I say, I love doing readings for you all based on your soul path, so you can focus your energies, your priorities, your love, your time, your space on you first. Because many of you are experiencing and have been on the spiritual path for a while and are experiencing different levels of growth at this moment. Definitely feel like you are all sitting in a good way in your emotions. A lot of you have made a shift, have learned new things. I'm getting not just downloads, but self-actualizations, self-realizations. You have come to a point in your life where you know what's holding you back, and a lot of it has to do with you. And you desire deep emotional fulfillment. A lot of you are in the mode of receiving, but also very generous, very giving. My Leos, you all operate from the heart space. The heart chakra is your energetic point. Look, we even have green. And I feel like a lot of you are tapping into things that really are focused and aligned to that heart space. What really ignites you, what sets you on fire. I want to say what sets you alive. But what activates your emotional space. Because look at how big that wave is. You all are very intuitive at this time. There's a lot of success in where you want to go. And you're seeing it. In terms of duality, I feel like this has to do with shifts of perspectives. Not just binary, like black, white kind, like what we see here, but a yin and a yang and an inner harmonization within yourself. Many of you have or are currently undergoing or will be undergoing huge inner transformations. It's almost like you're going from Windows to OS, Mac. I'm just getting that type of energy. A lot of just readjusting, seeing things from different viewpoints, understanding things in the past that you didn't. It's just helping you move forward towards what is matching up to your energies, but also to your heart space. I'm getting a lot of love, compassion. Everything is, you're doing it with what really lights you up here. A lot of you are very much focused on working on balancing your inner, well, of course it's inner, masculine and feminine energies. And also coming to a place and seeing this, it's almost like, oh, I'm trying to explain it. It's almost like trying to understand the world in two different realms. The best way it's coming to me, it's like the world, it coexists, like spiritual and earthly realm. And stuff in between. It's not just one or the other. I'm getting this energy of that. And we have the Wheel of Fortune and things you're focusing on right now. New chapter, new cycle. A lot of changes, but also balance. I feel like this is 10. To me, it's always a sign of completion. A lot of you have finished a huge cycle, and a lot of it had to do with your inner transformation. Y'all are getting a lot of downloads, literally. When I see downloads, I actually see they almost look like little booklets with wings. Y'all are getting a lot of messages. You have a lot at your disposal right now, both in the earthly realm and in the spiritual realm. A lot of stuff is happening. You're receiving a lot of information pertaining to your goals, and that's going to be something different for everyone. It's going to mean something different as well. But I feel like you're ready to give this cup to yourself. It's not just to others. Yeah, you all are very generous, but a lot of you, I feel, are really refocusing on you. It's like this cup is for you. In terms of what to release, we got the Empress in reverse. And so the Empress is Taurus energy, Earth. We get 3. 3 may be a significant number for you. In the upright, it's stability. She's in her power. Look at her. She's about to birth something new. In the reverse, I feel like many of you are still thinking. Something just ended, so I feel like a new cycle has just started. So many of you, similar to the new moon energies, are planting seeds, have just made this shift internally, and a lot of you are in the mode of not exactly reaching this pinnacle, but you're taking small micro steps, like micro actions, similar to page energy, but this is the ultimate goal, and I feel like you all are going to get there. But anyways, in terms of releasing, I'm feeling like release any insecurities and doubts that you have about your, not just stability, but your overall quality of life. I'm getting, because let me show it upright. It's harder when it's in reverse. Look at how happy she is. She's totally in tune, in her element, chillaxing, in her glory. She's about to birth something new. So in reverse, a lot of you are, like I said, are still, you have to release any doubts, any fears, any perceptions that you have about whatever goal or goals that you are headed for this week. Okay, we're going to pull the first set. Okay, we have receiving. I just talked about it. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Yep, like I said, you guys are very intuitive at this time and are receiving messages, but you're also receiving this love, and it's going towards yourself first. This is a beautiful element. Honesty and communication. Some of you may have, I was going to say Mercury in your charts, but we all do, Virgo or Gemini, but a lot of you are getting very clear and honest with yourself. This has to do a lot with self. This is about your journey, your next cycle, your next chapter. You're really, really asking yourself, going into your heart space and getting effing real. You're like, Does this really make me happy? That's the energy I'm getting with you all, because you all want this energy. Remember, gender, sex doesn't matter. It's the energies. You all want this, and you're getting there. Hermit, retreat and recharge. I kind of feel that with the King of Cups, but I feel like you all are very gregarious in nature and love helping others and connecting, but make sure that cup goes to you first. Hermiting is going to help you continue tapping in and receiving messages, and also allowing you to get clear on your next steps. Wow. This is a really beautiful reading. A lot of good things shifting and happening for you all. I hope this helped, my Leos. We are going on to Sag. Okay. Hey, my Sages. How are you all doing today? I'm going to shuffle this. Let's see what you need to focus on this week and also release. Okie dokes. What do my Sagittarius need to focus on? Okay, got the first two. What do my Sagittarius need to release? Okay, that was fast. You all are like, let's get to the bottom of this. In terms of what to focus on, I have my notes here, focus, release. Otherwise, I will go off on tangents, and I need to focus heavily because of Mercury retrograde. Two of discs, and discs are pentacles here, Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Some of you may have that in your chart when I say the signs. We have Justice, Libra. Heavy focus on balance. I just want to scream, balance. Some of you may have Libra, Taurus in your chart, or the earth elements like I mentioned, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Because with the Justice, I don't know why I said Libra, because we're both ruled by Venus, but this is definitely a Libra card. Heavy balance, inner and outer balance. Not just within yourself. A lot of you have been undergoing massive transformations. Look at that. 3 may mean something. I immediately saw the 3 big butterflies, but there's 5 of them. So there's been changes galore. And we see the balanced nature in this as well. She's in her glory. It's about not just fairness, but really focusing on how you can balance your earthly and spiritual life, but also what you want. A lot of you have been overgiving to things that have nothing to do with where you want to go and what really lights you up. This is really asking you to tap into your power as well, not to dim your light, because look at her. And again, genders don't matter here. It's all about the energies. She is balanced in both areas of her life. She's got her shit together, her sword's right there. She's got her cat. Some of you may have cats, but I feel like this is, some of you may revere gods that are cats. There's about an element of courage, but also tapping into your divine feminine, learning to receive as well. Some of you are working in partnerships or will be on, I'm getting creative endeavors, because I always get earth energy, obviously, with pentacles, but this could be anything that you give your time and energy to and space. So a work project, creative project, something that makes money, like a side hustle. It could be a relationship. But this week, wow, you all are really getting clear and trying to do it from a balanced approach. Some of you, there's going to be partnerships coming into your life if you're not in one already, and this is very broad. It doesn't have to be romantic. But this is going to help you too. A lot of you are very tapped into your intuition. In terms of what to focus, that's to focus on. In terms of what to release, we have Ace of Wands. So immediately, Ace of Wands, this is like the first step. Wand energy is fire. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And so I feel like the first step for many of you, this is the first step. Where whatever you're doing, whatever you're going to, it's new. And this could take a bit of reshuffling for you, because when you start something new, there's a reticence. There's a kind of, I don't know if this is going to go right, insecurities of sorts, doubts. And so this is what I'm getting, even though it's not in reverse. I feel like you need to release that mentality of having to know everything, of having to have things go a certain way because this is your first step. But there's a lot of things that are coming together nicely. success, things are blooming. You've already been doing this or have been engaged and have seen the fruits of these seeds sprouting. I also get a lot of air energy too, just with the clouds. So some of you may be working with other air signs or be involved with this potential partnership. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I go blank when I have to go through each group. And so release the need to have to know it all. Just take the small step, because this is it's a new beginning for you. This is definitely a new beginning. This is something new. Okay, got your pile. Let's see what's in store for you for the oracles. Worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Yeah. This is definitely tapping in, everyone that's getting elements of this, of worth. That you deserve this. You deserve to have this balance in your life. A lot of you I felt a lot of off-kilter energy. You're overworking, you're doing something in excess that is not in alignment with you anymore. It has to do, I feel, with how you earn your money, your daily, day-to-day. And a lot of you have shifted in your worth for yourself, have gotten clear. Because we see this person, they're happy. So a lot of you are working towards this. We got sacred plan. Something beautiful is in store and is unfolding. Look at this. It's almost reminiscent of this energy of the Ace of Wands. Because you see the leaves sprouting. This is the first step. And again, I mean, it could be relationship, because I am getting romantic vibes with this. But I always open it, because the passion you feel, that could be towards creative projects, towards something that's non-human. Maybe you are adopting animals or opening your own farm, your own business, or starting. It's just something new you're stepping into. And there's a divine plan, a lot of guidance and assistance. Be sure to tap into your intuition. Follow it. Don't doubt yourself. Always, always trust yourself. I feel like this is also representing an element of trust, taking the first step forward, even when you don't know the next steps or the entire plan. It's amazing because the plan's already there. You've already succeeded. Oracle. Wait for important information. Wow. Look at this. You all are getting messages. Some of you have questions. Ask for guidance along the way. I know when I started my business, I asked my grandpa. He's my ancestor that I work with a lot. He's passed over. And I get messages and support all the time. Do that. I feel like strongly with whatever you're starting, whatever you're trying to balance in your life. It has to do either with some type of partnership in any area of your life that's coming in to assist you in this area, or some type of money-making, work, financial, job, career area. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you have at your disposal people that are willing to help, entities, I should say, your beings. So, wow. This is exciting. I love this energy. So many new things are starting and going off the ground. My Sagittarius, I hope this helped for you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Aries. Okay, let's get going with you all. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything... I heard yes. In fact, yes, I'm doing well. Some of you, I think, are pushing forward. I'm just getting a zest. Maybe because Venus went into your sign. And so in some areas you're working on, relationships, your foundation, your stability, it's like the green light. You're like, yes, I can move on. Because I know Piscean energy, with, especially if you're a fire sign, it could be a little bit cloudy. Okay. Let's see what you need to focus on and release for this week. What do my Aries need to focus on for this week? What do my Aries need to focus on? Okay, we got 2 cards. And what do my Aries need to release? Oh, there we go. In terms of what you need to focus on, we got Temperance. 14 may mean something for you. This is Sagittarius energy. But because of the semblance of balance and justice here as well, I also get Libra energy. We also got 6 of Swords, air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I feel like A lot of you this week, things to focus on is balancing, being careful to balance your spiritual and earthly, not just responsibilities and priorities, but your growth and expansion. And especially because we have Jupiter right now in Pisces. It's going into Aries in a little bit later this month. And so it's easy to be overwhelmed by the spiritual, metaphysical realm. A lot of you, everyone, is getting a lot of messages. But you see how this person has their foot in the water and the earth. It's about creating balance in your life. Be sure there's a lot of messages on balance. Be careful. With the Six of Swords energy, I intuitively get to weigh your options carefully, almost like a prudence. Again, take a balanced approach. Don't be too hasty in moving forward towards your goals without considering the information you have, the resources at your disposal, and your inner guidance and intuition. This seems so apropos for Aries. Be careful of being impulsive, in other words. Just take into account what you want to do with what you have. Doesn't mean to hold yourself back, because I know you won't. You're going to still go and you'll be like, I'll just learn along the way, which is what I love about the Aries energy. But look, we have flowers here, and the sword is behind the flowers. So whatever it is you're working on, you're seeing little seedlings coming up. Well, these are more than seedlings, but they're growing. So I feel like you're going to have success, and things are going to balance out for you. In terms of what to release, Seven of Swords, definitely. I feel like it could be insecurities and doubts holding you back from moving forward at times. It's more self-imposed than anything. Because look at all these knives. It's like you're decorating yourself with them. Or I should say, swords. I definitely feel this has to do with work. I just got that. Work, finances, creative projects, something that's mainly more pertaining to you. I'm not getting, it could be relationships for some of you, but I'm not getting that energy. Don't hold yourself back. And it's easier said than done. This is about tapping into the confidence of who you are, being brave, especially if this is something different than what you're doing. Perhaps this is why we see you either tiptoeing to it or wanting to get through it quickly. So release any fears and doubts, because look, we got the little flowers here. They're blooming. I see and I also feel success with whatever it is you're going toward. Okay, we got your cards here. Let's see what the Oracle has in store of guidance. We have Stag, trust and thrive. I feel like this is a clarifier, even though I didn't clarify, for the Seven of Swords. Some of you want to know all the pieces of the puzzle on where you're going to next. And with this venture, I'm getting a venture, an endeavor, something big. But you got to release control. That's something that may be difficult for you all. You got to see things from a broader perspective. Some of you may need to ground yourself. Form may be of meaning to you. I'm getting something about the fall. Whatever you're setting up, you could start seeing results in the way that you want them to in the fall. We got do the work. I feel like, yes, for you all, you are doing the work because you want to get there fast. You are ready to take action. That's why I feel like you have to slow down and take a more balanced approach. Definitely consider things. I feel like this is confirmation for some of you. Some of you have been working on healing as well. Healing your own beliefs, the way you talk to yourself. A lot of you are very critical of yourself. I'm getting that energy. Forgiveness, compassion. A lot of this stuff may be coming up for you to release as well. Finally, we have reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. A lot of butterflies. A lot of transformation. Some of you may have, I feel like this has to do with your stability, your money. Some of you may have undergone changes, and as a result, you're seeking balance in your life. It could be just a total reassessment of where you are right now, whether it's with the same company or you're wanting to make a lateral move or leave the company or start your own business or find other ways to make money or rethink things. Something in that area you've had to do a little bit differently. Perhaps that is why you need to release this energy of doubts and reframe the situation. For everyone, I'm getting really good energies of where you're going. A lot of people are seeking balance, and that includes you, my Aries. So I hope this reading has helped you, and I'm wishing you a wonderful week. Okay, we're going on to the air signs. Libra. Let's start with you. Ooh, these cards don't want to move. The way the cards are being shuffled, I feel like it's your headspace. Some of you are experiencing a cluster F in your mental landscape. Just a lot of noise, a lot of stuff. I see papers. When papers land on top of one another in layers like that. A lot of you are dealing with so many things right now. Okie dokes. Let's see, what do my Libras need to focus on and release for this week? What do my Libras need to focus on for this week? What do my Libras need to focus on for this week? Okay, we got 2 cards. Everyone's getting 2. So again, 2 may be of significance. I know it's a big number for Libras. Partnerships, 7th house. Some of you are also looking into, obviously, balance. Libras are always searching for balance, inner and outer balance. And some of you are also, I get harmony, but I also get partnerships, pairs. Of course I would get this with Libra. Ooh, what to release. It's funny, we get 2 for the focus and 1 for the release for most. Okay, so in terms of what to focus on this week, definitely in your mental landscape, I'm blaming Mercury retrograde. We got 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. So we got air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, wanted to make sure I said that. Holy crap. A lot of you are definitely dealing with internal conflict. I feel like around you, perhaps, but mainly within your mental landscape, even spiritual landscape. It has to do with not just beliefs, but where you're going toward. A lot of you are feeling very overwhelmed, have taken on too much, feel imbalanced. I feel like some of you are engaging in self-sabotage, because look at those flowers. They're cutting through. Some of them are connected to the swords. This has to do with what you're going towards. Some of you are experiencing deep insecurities and fears. A lot of things are coming up. You're all in your head, but I feel like I have to say you need grounding. You need to ground yourself to clear your mental landscape. Meditation, taking a walk outside, simple walk. I would suggest either no music or something light that brings you calm and relief. There's like some type of mental conflict, but I'm getting a tired energy, exhaustion, energetically, especially mentally. You all have to recenter yourself, refocus yourselves this week. Clear things that do not contribute to where you're going to. Look at your calendars, literally. Take a look at what needs to go, what no longer is aligning with you. If that volunteer position is not, I'm hearing bells ringing true to your heart, singing, maybe some of you are singers, I hear birds. Leave it. Formally resign from the volunteer position with gratitude. Remember, things that serve you in certain seasons of your life and certain times, they're not always meant to continue on. Some of you, because we just entered spring, may need to do a spring reassessment. And I speak for all signs. If anyone else is watching, that, again, any of these signs are for all, whatever you feel intuitively guided. In terms of this is what to focus on, but focus on releasing. And in terms of what to release this week, We got Nine of Swords in reverse. So upright, it means many of you are dealing, again, look at this. Look at this energy. Not sleeping, just being in your head. And upright, what to release. I think it's to release. Oh, I have it in my head. It's something. I'm trying to connect it. It's like a spiritual thing. Sometimes I get messages and visions, and then it doesn't come out in the way that I want it to. It's not just about the mental clutter. This definitely has to do with your spiritual purpose. It's releasing control, I'm getting. Just surrendering, releasing control over things that you can't control and focusing on what you can. This is where your priorities, your energy, your time is going towards. Because upright, we get, people, it's you being in your head, you're anxious, you're insecure. But on the other hand, I feel like there's a certain semblance of maybe not denial or betrayal, but not being aware. I feel like some of you may need to take some time out for yourself and simply reassess. Okay, we're going to look at your oracle. We got inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Yeah, a lot of you are literally tapping into the strength and Leo energy. Some of you may have Leo in your chart. To sort through these, I'll just say blocks, self-limiting beliefs, but also any doubts, insecurities, self-sabotage that are coming up, any conflicts that have occurred within yourself, but also on the outside that are affecting you. A lot of you are just, I feel like this is something that you are leaving behind though. So focus on releasing this, tapping into your inner strength. Raise your vibration. Definitely, as you continue to release this mental anguish, a lot of I'm getting mental clutter, mental chaos, noise, heaviness. You're just overburdened, tired, exhausted. As you focus on you, on taking care of yourself, you'll naturally start raising your vibration. It's so easy to say this because Libras tend to overgive. There's always that semblance of trying to balance the scales, and Libras are overgivers. Be sure you're focusing on that energy on giving to yourself. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. I'm definitely getting grounding energy here. Enjoy growth. A lot of you are growing through this experience this week, and this is something that's meant to not only make you resilient and more strong, but also to garner that resolve. You're going to overcome this. I mean, look at this. Apples are abundant, I should say. It taps into even your energies in the fall, September, October, when apples tend to be most popular. Good things are going to come from this. I know it doesn't seem possible. Or at that moment, it doesn't seem like it, but this seems like a total Libra reading. I hope this reading has helped you this week, and I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of your week. Let's tap into Geminis now. Okay. A lot of releasing, a lot of clearing. Let's see what's in store for my Geminis. Ooh. Okay, what do my Geminis need to focus on for this week? What do my Geminis need to focus on for this week? What do my Geminis need to focus on for this week? Okay. And what do my Geminis need to release this week? Okay. So we got this in the middle. We got this half and half. So I'll tell you, what do you need to focus on? Death. 13 may be of significance for some of you. This is definitely endings but also transformation, completions, wrapping things up. I feel like for you this week, Geminis, it's a lot about inner. You're experiencing a lot of inner growth, inner transformation, changes that are very quick. I'm getting like that. You know, when you throw stones in the water and they skip, it's coming very quickly. And a lot of you are wrapping up cycles, chapters, you're ending things, closing things that are not going to go with where you want to go. And so this is going to help you in your next set of goals. You see the bee and the flower, because you have it all in you and it's coming. So this week, I'm getting the strong message to put to end things that don't serve you anymore. Release things that don't, I always say to your heart space, that just don't make or bring joy to you, that don't make you joyful. Tap into the heart space. Almost like a Marie Kondo effect. Does this bring me joy? Whether it's a volunteer opportunity and a job, again, it's not that easy where you're like, okay, I quit. But take those steps forward, because you're going to have success. With every ending, there's a new beginning. In terms of what to release, we got the Devil card. And so I feel like it's not a complete explosion of this energy. This is Capricorn energy. I feel like many of you are not just imbalanced, but putting focus and energy on something that may not be for your highest good, that's not completely where your energy should go. These could be, again, different addictions. It could be toxic, unhealthy people, places, things, beliefs. But it was sideways. So I feel like some of you are coming out of this. And this is what you're being called to release. A lot of you, this has been brought to your attention. And this could be what's causing, or what has caused this transformation within you. You realize that these people, places, things, whatever they are, that's been holding you back and creating a little bit of havoc in your life. I'm getting unbalanced. The energies were not balanced, reciprocal, and whatever was going on. There's just too much of stuff that wasn't serving you, that wasn't supporting you. A lot of you have realized that these things have to end. I'm getting environments. Many of you may be cleaning up your environments, decluttering, working on your structure, your foundation, your homes, cleaning it, organizing it, decluttering. Some of you are working on your own foundation, your own body foundation, your fitness, your health. This is going to vary. The same with work. Some of you have put inordinate amount of times at work, working too much, staying up too late, maybe eating too much. And the same goes for the reversal. Maybe not sleeping enough, not eating enough. These are things that are not, I'll just say, optimal for your quality of life. And so a lot of you are transforming the way that you're living. This is completely tied to all areas of your life, because when we don't have that foundation within ourselves for sleep, for eating, social connectivity, it affects other areas of life. Imagine when you don't get sleep, but you still have to go to work, and you still have to play and take care of maybe a newborn baby or a newborn puppy. You still have to work out. Imagine your energy levels and how you feel mentally and physically. It's not fun. Okay, let's pull from the Oracle the messages, additional messages for you this week. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth School. We've got birds. They may be of significance to you. Let me see here in this Devil card. We have snail. So many of you are taking this balanced, slow and steady approach, I should say, to releasing these things. And we have a fish and a bee. So those may be spirit animals for some of you. We have 5 birds. So a lot of you are definitely undergoing some type of inner transformation, connecting to your true, authentic self. And you're being called to release these things that don't help you. This is about being on your authentic path. Things that are not you. A lot of you are ditching people, places, things, habits, especially self-limiting beliefs that are not who you are anymore because of this transformation or what you're going through. Blessings and abundance. Yep, I saw it with the little bee and the flower. And you see the sun is rising. It's coming. This abundance, it's on its way. With death, there is rebirth. There's a new beginning. We just had the eclipse. solar eclipse. So a lot of you are going to start seeing this. So be open. If you don't have a gratitude practice, and don't just do it to receive, but it really helps switch with that mindset, especially as you're releasing these things, to be grateful for what you do have. There's going to be a lot of changes, you all, with my Geminis. You guys are undergoing a lot of changes massively inside you and around you. Air guardian, of course. Shift your perception. Yep. I get water energy too. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I always get water with this card. But this definitely speaks to me of Mercury. Maybe Mercurius. This is like the feminine energy of Mercury. But again, genders don't play a role. You're seeing things differently. This is definitely an inner transformation. Ow. I'm so excited for everyone. A lot of, just no surprise, a lot of transformations happening for everyone. I hope this reading helped my Geminis. And I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful week. We are going on to my Aquariuses. I'm writing down your timestamps. Okay. Let's see what this week has in store for you. How are you all doing? It's weird because your energy is so different from the other two air signs. More like a peer or observer. Like you peer, but that doesn't diminish the strength that you have. Okie dokie. See what my Aquariuses need to know this week. What do they need to focus on? Okay. What do they need to release? They came up fast. What do my Aquariuses need to release for this week? Oh no, there's like 20 cards out here. Nope. It's not time for a fireside chat. What do my Aquariuses need to release for this week, please? What is it? All these messages want to come out for you. We're not. No, there's like literally another set of 20 cards. Some of you are not paying attention to your higher self, to your downloads, intuition, spiritual team. One message, please. One card. Two, maybe. What do my Aquariuses need to release for this week? Of course, I'll take it. We got 4 cards. I can't believe it. You all, there's something in these messages for you all. Okay, what do my Aquariuses need to focus on? Justice. Some of you may have Libra in your charts. Balance. Give and take, again, with yourself, but balance, tapping into your intuition, knowing what's right for you on your path. I'm hearing external validation. Some of you have been focusing too much on the outer world, on what other people say to you, for you, and not enough to yourself. It's about that inner harmonization. You see the yin and the yang sign? Reconnecting to yourself strongly. Your intuition is flowing like water. Some of you may have cats. I always get the cat. But it's about being in not just in your feminine energy, because Libra is a very masculine energy, but learning both. Learning the process of balancing both, the inner harmony. We have 7 up here. That may mean something to some of you. But this is your inner world. I definitely feel this has something to do with your inner world. You're very intuitive at this time, but a lot of you are not listening to your intuition. I keep hearing like, it's not fair, it's not fair. Something may have happened. It could have happened already. I'm getting from many of you it's happened. Something that may have happened that was not unfair. And you're trying to reconcile that within yourselves. Until you're able to gain some distance and time away from whatever happened, you're going to see there was something larger for you to learn in this situation. In terms of what to release, you have a lot, okay? We got the Lovers, the Hanged One, 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands. So we've got fire energy. Oh, crap. I put a button here and this just opened. Okay. So I definitely feel like there has been some type of mental conflict, indecisiveness, limiting yourself in how you see things. A lot of you have not been seeing full information. You're only seeing things from a limited perspective. Again, I feel like you're not listening to your intuition. A lot of you have been dealing with conflict around you, but I'm not getting physical. It's more emotional. Mixed messages, mixed signs. You're just not sure what the F is going on. And you're paused as a result. And again, this is Lovers energy. Oh, sorry about this. My shirt came undone. This is about the Lovers energy. So yeah, it could be with a romantic partnership or something that never got off the ground, or a friendship, or any relationship. When it's the Lovers, I always get a relationship, and I get two extremes. Love, definitely from a place of unconditioned, of acceptance, healthy love, and then I get attachment, obsession. I feel for some of you, this situation involved another person or place or situation that did not go in your favor. You really wanted it to go a certain way and expected it, but you weren't seeing things for how they really were. It could have happened recently. I feel like many of you were almost like seeing things that you wanted to see, but not how things were in reality. I'm getting this with some type of relationship or situation. You were so into the stars and the skies. You know, when you're just wearing rosy colored glasses, you see things like almost in a cartoon, happy type of way, and you just, either you don't want to see it or you're just not trying. But I feel like many of you intuitively knew. And this created, there was a lot of conflict around the situation because I felt like there was a forceful energy about this. Some of you tried to force things to happen and they didn't go in the way that you wanted. You had to take a pause, reprieve. I'm getting decision here, but also it's not time to completely move forward. There was something about timing here. Timing didn't work out with the situation. So this is something you need to release. This is a situation that was totally out of your control. There's a divine timing element to this. And for some of you, this was a lesson you needed to learn. It's not just give and take. It's about finding balance with yourself. It was never about this other situation or person. It was reflecting to you something you needed to learn within yourself. Y'all are getting a lot of messages, I feel, from your spiritual team, but you're not tapped in, or you're not paying attention or listening or not wanting to. Let's take a look at the Oracle for guidance. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Thank you, universe. I kept saying that. You got to follow and listen to your intuition. Some of you are just imbalanced and focus so much on things that aren't happening. You're seeing things that you want to happen, but they're not happening. You're trying to see things in a way that doesn't exist. So I feel like a semblance of self-care and nurturing, and also follow your inner guidance. If you have a question regarding the situation, think of it in your head right now. Take a quick sec. Because the answer is no. This definitely has to do, I feel, with whatever happened here. I think some of you wanted to see things from a certain way. I'm getting several stories, so that's why I'm being very broad. I'm getting relationships, all types. You all were not looking at what was really happening. You gave this situation too many chances, and it was about you learning to step into your authenticity and to your truth, asserting yourself, and really responding to how the situation was. A lot of you were not in that energy. You're focused on what could have been, what could have happened, and that led to a lot of suffering for you all. Almost like a form of self-protection. You're like, I'm done. You see the obstacles here? I think a lot of you misinterpreted things, received mixed messages, signs, and you forced things to happen. When we force something to happen, it generally goes to shit. For the divine abundance, we got freedom. I no longer want this fiery or fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Yep, this is you. Literally, kind of echoing a little bit of this, but a lot of you were very much tied, almost like obsessed, but attached. It wasn't a healthy attachment. It could have been codependency in situations or with people, but you were very much attached to this, which led to a lot of, I'm getting internal strife, but also conflict around you. This is all about balance within yourself. You needed to see things for how they really were. And it's almost like reaching a level of not just self-acceptance, but acceptance, radical acceptance of what you experienced. When you reach that, you gain freedom from the situation. You're no longer tied to it. It has no control over you. I feel like some of you are still recouping your energies from this, because this was something you all wanted to make work. Again, this could have been a job. This could have been a relationship with a friend, with a lover, maybe an environment, maybe a home you wanted to live in, but it just wasn't working. But it's time to move on, to release that. I hope this helped my Aquariuses. I'm wishing you a wonderful week. We are on to my Cancers. Quick break. Okay. Let's see what this week has in store for you. Some of you are very tactile. Sensory, that's the word, not tactile. Tactile too, but I get a lot of you like the touch and feelings of certain things, because I'm getting bathrobe. Some of you may have just gotten home from work. It's 5:32 where I'm at, and have slipped into like loungewear, a comfy, soft. It's not just any type of bathrobe. It's like a specific bathrobe. Chenille maybe, Pima cotton, something very soft, smooth. And I see you sitting down. Some of you are wearing white fluffy socks. Okay, let's see what my Cancers need to focus on this week. Oh, the card's already turned over. There's 2 in here. What do my Cancers need to release? What do my Cancers need to release for this week? Nope. I thought they turned over. Oh, shit. You guys got a bunch. Okay. In terms of what to focus on, we got Knight of Discs. These are Knight of Pentacles in this deck. Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and then we get 4 of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I feel like many of you are releasing, wow. So this definitely has to do with something about your stability, your creativity, where you put your energy towards, because we see the little crystal ball of fire. And of course, Taurus made its presence. Some of you may have Taurus in your chart. We are in Taurus season. We do have the nodal points in Taurus. We just had an eclipse and the new moon in Taurus. So heavy Taurus energy here. A lot of you are very much focused on your money, finances, budget, how you bring in money, jobs, career, stability in general. But a lot of you have I'm feeling this week to focus on this aspect. A lot of you are feeling insecure, uncertain, like maybe you don't have enough. Maybe you're experiencing a lack, scarcity, poverty mindset. It could be things that are coming up with Pluto in retrograde, or Pluto being retrograde, especially in Capricorn. Capricorn is it's tied to our jobs too, but also healing different wounds surrounding this. So some of you may be called to do inner work around your money blocks, how you do things, stepping into your role. Some of you are doing new things, new projects, new endeavors that are very much out of your element, and it's calling into question your worth. Am I capable? Am I able to do this? But I feel like with the wings here, you're receiving a lot of spiritual guidance on this and support. And yes, your cups were empty for a while, but I feel like this is a different shift. You're re-examining, reimagining how to essentially generate your coins, your wealth, but your stability more so. It's beyond wealth. Your stability within and without. You want to feel grounded. You want to feel secure and protected. That's huge for you all, my Cancers. It's huge, feeling protected, nurtured, and also making sure that you are financially secured. there's a map this person is looking at and it has like another bull on it. So a lot of you are examining different options right now. Some of you are applying to jobs, expanding how you make your money, teaming up with others. But I feel like a lot of you are focused on this. This is a huge aspect of your self-care. I don't see this, I know, because I see the sun coming, so this is definitely going to be a positive, there's going to be a positive outcome. Things are looking up, but you're getting out of the state. Many of you have realized, wow, something needs to change. And it could have to do too with your values no longer being aligned to what you're doing. So you're looking at different options with this map, not putting the middle finger on you. You're looking at different options with this map, and you're getting very grounded and practical. Like, what do I need to do now? So that's what you're focusing on this week. And in terms of releasing, we got 5 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the World. Okay, so immediately with the 5 of Cups, that's more water energy. A lot of you have definitely been in your head. Your cups have spilled. You've been overgiving. Some of you feel overburdened, limited. Perhaps this has to do with your current financial situation, your job. Some of you are over it. Some of you want to feel secure and safe. You see the trees? There's an element of nurturing security. A lot of you haven't been pouring into your own cup. Some of you may have been overworking, so you're being called to release this week. And also this worry, because look at this. The sun is rising up, and you definitely have guidance, spiritual protection. And you realize that. I feel like with my water signs, especially Cancer, when something is off and you're not able to tend to yourself, you feel it right away. It affects you a lot, more than any other sign. And you don't like feeling that way because it causes a discord, a disequilibrium within. In terms of the Knight of Swords, look, there's a potential, and some of you are coming out of this situation, feeling this emotional, I almost said drainage, but fear, coming out of this anxious state, this overburdened state, feeling not safe or secure, and you want to take charge, but be careful, take caution. The Knight of Swords, there could be a semblance of not completely reconciling some of your emotions 100%. It could be a little bit reckless in terms of action. Look at that giant-ass sword that this person has. Don't make impulsive decisions or moves like quitting your job. But again, I always say it'll depend on every situation. If this job is harming your mental health, it's abusive, toxic in any way, use your intuition and your judgment, because you know yourself best, and I would never condone that to anyone. Your safety, your mental health matter the most. But be careful of just taking rash decisions. And the World. I feel like I just get, what do we have? 21. I feel like this was a cycle. This was something that you needed to learn for your worth, for your value. Some of you have been working on this for a while, but weren't paying attention to other situations and relationships. So you're releasing all of this. I feel like there's an element here of releasing all of this because change is coming, literally like a cycle. Some of you may be moving. There's change in here. All these experiences that you've gone through and that you're being asked to release, it was for your highest purpose. And it sounds so shitty. I know it does. It sounds shitty because at that moment we go through it, we're like, oh, why does this happen? But it's because you're meant to go somewhere better. And the lessons you've learned here, you needed to learn them in order to take you to the next step. Some of you are traveling, but I feel expansion. I feel change. This is part of change. So know that, unfortunately, some of the things we go through, and this is going to mean something different for everyone. It's part of your growth, your progress, and part of change. And this is something that's a part of life. So release it because change is coming. Cycles are beginning. We see all elements here. Okay. In terms of additional oracle guidance, we have outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. Some of you are setting intentions, especially with the past new moon that we had in Taurus just this past Saturday. And so you never know. Be open to receive. And like I said, you all are very spiritually guided. This chalice is empty right now and needs filling. So this is a good time to receive from others. Care, nurturing, help, assistance, tips, advice, whatever it is. Because it's going to lead you to that abundance, to that happiness that you want. Look at all this change happening. Look at all these butterflies. Definitely a shift. This was meant to happen. Compassion. I feel like this is about you. Holding space for yourself, because this is what to focus on this week and what to release. Holding compassion for yourself, holding space and love. And you all are very good at nurturing others. You're the mother of the Zodiac, so use that energy for yourself. You may need to take time out for yourself and just reboot. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. A lot of heart chakra energy. Definitely focused on self-love here, on taking care of yourself. Some of you may need to ground yourself. That'll definitely help with feeling more secure. Because we're getting a lot of, I'm getting security, feeling safe energy. And grounding is a great way to do that. Cancers, I hope this helped this week. I am wishing you a wonderful week wherever you are in the world. Okay, my Pisces, you're next. Oh, excuse me. I wrote this down wrong. Okay. Let me shuffle this deck. A lot of you are literally coming back to Earth. I saw like a balloon descending, you know, when it loses gas, or I should say, is it nitrogen inside? It doesn't float anymore. The balloon is descending. So a lot of you are literally coming back down. We've had some planets shift. They're shifting slowly out of Pisces. And so a lot of you are starting to come back to reality. Not that you aren't. It's not meant to be offensive, but we had a lot of planets in Pisces, and we left Pisces season in March before diving into Aries season. And so a lot of you have gone and have been really focused on your spiritual growth, which is very much tied to your earthly realm. Because a lot of you it's almost like you have one foot in the spiritual world, one foot on the earth. But many of you are grounding yourself even more. I'm sensing a lot of growth. So let's see what my Pisces need to focus on for this week. What do my Pisces need to know? What do they need to focus on? Okay, we got one card. And what do my Pisces need to release for this week? What do my Pisces need to release for this week? What do my Pisces need to release? What do my Pisces need to release? No. We got way too many cards. There were like 15 of them all together. They all turned around. What do my Pisces need to release? Some of you, attachments. But they're energy, like cords. Some of you are thinking a lot about something, someone, or a situation. Okie dokes. In terms of what to focus on this week. We got duality, of course my Pisces would get this. Four of discs, which are pentacles, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like this week you need to focus on seeing things from, it's not just, I never get dual perspectives. I always get intuitively broader perspectives, seeing things from all angles, but more importantly from a balance, taking a balanced approach. Things aren't always good even though they appear good, and things aren't always bad even though they appear bad. There's a semblance of change here. Cycles. That's always happening, and it's underlying how we live in this world. This ties into what you need to focus on this week. not holding yourself back. You have the key to leave this door, essentially to start with whatever it is that you want to move forward with. This could be anything, whatever you're putting your energy in, work, relationships, new project. I sense it's new because you're getting building blocks here, but a lot of you are apprehensive. So focus on what's causing this anxiety, what's causing this fear, something holding you back, something you may not understand or that you're limiting to yourself in the current mind frame or paradigm, because it's you, but it's within you. This is all about you. You're in their world. There's no one else. Look, no one else is imposing this. It's you, because the key's right there. You can put those discs down, essentially, pentacles down, open the door and leave with them, but you're not. So there's an element of fear here that you need to focus on this week. It could be coming up with Pluto in retrograde. It could have to do with your work, with your money situation, how you view yourself. Some of you don't want to be in the spotlight, don't want to be seen right now. You want to kind of stay in the shadows. And so opening that door, taking that next step out, means that you're going to have to be seen. I'm not talking about being a worldwide speaker if you don't want to, but you're going to have to get out there in order to start seeing growth in your next steps, in your growth, because it's not going to happen from your couch. In terms of what to release, we got Ace of Swords. This is air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. We got Nine of Discs. This is Pentacles. I can't move them. Pentacles, Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And the Sun, Leo energy. So we got a little bit of every energy. So in terms of releasing, I feel like this is a new start. It's definitely about control for me, because this is what's coming in, what's in store for you. I'm just getting massive abundance. This, whatever you're starting, and again, it's going to mean something different to everyone. Relationship, working on your own foundation, which is inner transformation, self-love, healing, work, literal foundation, maybe a new home, moving, decorating your home. You're planting seeds in every area of your life, and many of you are starting new. This is a new endeavor, and you're going to see success. Look at the sun, the light. Many of you are spiritually guided. Look at the abundance of this bouquet of flowers. Literally, what you're pouring your attention to, it grows. Energy flows where attention grows. A lot of abundance coming, but I'm getting you have to release control. There's a semblance of holding on too tightly to this, and also looking back to the past. I keep seeing, like, I keep looking this way, and I just have my pen here and some matches and my sage, but there's a semblance of looking back to the past. Some of you may be remembering happy times with people in certain situations and jobs, whatever, and there's a semblance of trying to relive those or bring those back. Some may come up. I actually have to say this. With Mercury retrograding officially May 10th, but we're in the shadow periods, you may have people, situations, different experiences come back into your life, and they're meant to test you in different ways, so be cautious. Use your discernment. I know many of you are very intuitive. Don't let what you want to happen, what you would have wanted to happen, cloud your vision. I'm feeling strongly that you're being asked to release control. Not release the abundance or the happiness or the good things coming. It's control of how things are going to turn out, because it's not going to be in the way that you expected. Many of you are around people that you're not going to be around with much longer. Take it as it resonates, whether they're people. I see 5:50 on my clock, change, 55. Many of you are around people that were meant to teach you something in your last chapter, your last cycle. You guys have gone through tremendous transformation. I just feel it. Like you're brand new. You know, this doesn't make sense, but I'm getting this in my mind. In some states in the United States, I'll just say in New England, we used to have this, where you can recycle plastics and other materials, and you could go to the market. I remember doing this growing up, and you put it in there and you get like 10 cents back. It's a way to recycle and to, it's like a rebirth of sorts. I'm getting that. Many of you have literally stepped into like I'll just say a machine of sorts, and a spiritual button was pressed and you're coming out completely different, completely mind shift, change, paradigm, new way of outlook, of looking at things. And so don't control and don't try to even control how things are going to turn out. Basically the road map from A to B, A to Z. Release control, in other words. Okay. Ooh, I've been in your reading a little bit long. Okay, we're going to get into your oracle messages. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Yeah, I kept talking about different perspectives and balance here. Definitely you're being called to see things from a higher up because you have so much abundance coming to you, but you can't control things. So much good stuff is coming. Think of a question right now that's yes or no. Yes. You just have so much beautiful, look at this, so much beautiful energy here. Whatever it is that you are going to be headed towards, this is going to bring a lot of fulfillment, a lot of wealth, abundance, whatever that means to you. Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's sacrifice to love. Yep. You have to release. There's a release and control, but also here. Fears. You are the creator of your own destiny, and that's where you're going toward, because there's a decisiveness here, but you can't control how that happens. You can take steps towards it. You're co-creating, remember, with the universe at all times. I hope this reading helped my Pisces. I'm wishing you a wonderful week. Let's go on to my Scorpions. Scorpios. Did I say Scorpions? Scorpions. You all have a new name, Scorpions. Your stingers are out. You are ready to go. I feel like you all are going to sting people that just are, I'm getting like pissing the hell out of you. Okay. Scorps. I see babies, like little baby scorpions. So some of you are literally working on new ideas that have come as a result of these transformations we've undergone, lunar cycles, just energetic shifts, I'll just call it. A lot of you have been going through a deep reassessment in your life. Okay. See what my Scorps need to focus on for this week. What do my Scorpions need to... Scorpios, I keep calling you all Scorpions. Some of you are really tapped into your inner child because I just sense smiles and laughter. Scorpions. Some of you may have literally scorpions as your spirit animal. Or may have seen one. I saw one once in my bathtub when I lived in Florida and that freaked me out. Okay, what do my Scorpios need to release? There we go. Okay, so we got reversals. We got Knight of Wands, air energy. This is more about moving forward, a little bit impulsively, but we got it in reverse. So I feel like many of you are, ooh, shit, we got more cards. Holy crap. Again, I've said this before, my readings with the water signs tend to be longer, especially with my Scorps. Okay, I'll take them. I already took this card, and so I feel like that's a yes for the others. So I feel like many of you are contemplating right now. You've planted seeds, intentions, but you're still thinking about your next steps. You're not being impulsive. I'm actually getting caution, prudence. You're reflecting on not past mistakes, but experiences and learning what you've gotten out of them. But I do feel like you all are waiting for that moment intuitively that you feel guided to go. I see 555. We got, the Moon card. 18 may be of significance. This is Piscean energy. I always get Cancer too, because Cancer is ruled by the moon. You all are definitely getting intuitive downloads. The lobster, dog, wolf, coyote, they may be your spirit animals. A lot of you are in a lone wolf kind of state, contemplating. Like I said earlier, you're like thinking and reassessing right now, not taking particular action or impulsivity towards anything right now. You're making sure that you're waiting for intuitive guidance. And so a lot of you are still waiting on like a final piece, but you have a pretty good idea of the path right now. Just doesn't have to be the whole picture. But you all are very much tuned in right now to the energies of the moon. And so this week, focus on the intuitive messages you're getting, the guidance. A lot of you will be getting a lot during your sleep state. A lot of past life. Karmic lessons are being resolved, coming up for resolving, for healing. We got what to focus on this week. Again, 9 of Cups, and we got strength. So I feel like some of you have released, I'm getting more in the mental landscape. Healing. So it's taken strength, because when you heal, it does take an amount of inner strength. It's not easy. It's not a piece of cake, which is why a lot of people do not do their healing, their inner work, I'll say, whatever it means to them. Because it could be scary, it could be uncomfortable, it's downright not fun. It's not like getting a mani-pedi if you like your feet and hands being touched, or a massage, or going out for a walk, or eating with your friends. It's heavy duty stuff, so it does take strength, but you're going to achieve that balance that you're seeking. A lot of intuition, you're getting ancestral help too. But look at what's at the end of this. A lot of you just feel good. You've been cleansing, a lot of purification and cleansing going on. I'm getting hermiting energy. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart, but look at this. You're feeling and tending to yourself this week, really focusing a lot on self-care. That is your key to abundance, I have to say. Your intuition, your strong intuition and tie to your spiritual team, your own knowing, your inner strength, and self-care. Self-care, healing, that's part of it. In terms of what to release. Okay, so we got in reverse 2 of Cups and 6 of Wands. So I feel like something did not pan out in the way that you wanted to. In your life, there was a lot of imbalance, because upright, we get partnership, we get harmony, we get balance, reciprocity, and we get success, taking action and victory. But this is in reverse. And I immediately feel like something that you may have wanted to do did not pan out in the way that you wanted to, with or without a partnership. But I'm getting more, it's with your inner world and having to do with, it was the way you had planned something out, like a goal, a project, a step forward towards something. And so it means reassessing. Perhaps that's why you're not being impulsive this time around in terms of what to focus on. You're reassessing what didn't work last time. Some of you may have dismissed your intuition. And so now you're paying attention to that. And so as much as you're being called to release this, I feel like many of you are looking back for guidance, but not so much attached, because I'm not getting attachment. I feel like many of you, I feel like a knife, like a fresh, clean slate has been cut through. So release what you thought should have been successful, should have brought abundance, should have brought, fill in the blank, something positive, but that didn't, because this experience was meant to teach you what to take towards what will bring you your, this is like personal fulfillment, happiness, bliss, abundance. The cups are all poured towards you. Okie dokes, let's see what other guidance my Scorps need for this week. Traveler, move in a new direction. Yeah, past experience was trying to help you. So perhaps you were trying to make something work and it just wasn't working. No matter what, you just were not successful, victorious in the way that you wanted to be. And so you needed to move in a different way. Your intuition is really guiding you this time. It's not leading you wrong, astray, I should say. Some of you are traveling, will be meeting, I'll say, a fellow traveler. It could be a teacher, someone that is going to help you with this, I'll just say, life path of yours. There's something that you're going towards. It has to do with your purpose, with your life path. I'm getting life. It's hidden still, but it's coming out. It could be yourself. Jupiter is going to be going, right now it's in Pisces, so it'll be going into Aries soon. So I feel like you're going to get a lot of momentum forward when that happens. I think in a couple weeks, around the 20s, May 20-something. Not 100% sure on the date, 24th maybe. But a lot of you will gain momentum when Jupiter goes into Aries. It's going to bring a lot of expansion and growth in this area that you are tackling. We have transformation. Yeah. Definitely transforming. I think this is applicable for everyone, but you've definitely been going through a lot of changes in your life, inner transformation. I'm getting also to spiritual transformation. But it's good, it's positive, because it's bringing you the joy, the happiness that you're looking for, that you're wanting to go to. Karma, there's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn. Thank you so much. It's coming up. So a lot of you are contending with this. This could be something that you've been working on healing. And it's simply giving notice to that. So some of these things that you're learning, perhaps this is why things didn't turn out, why you need to release something that didn't work out. It was something you were meant to learn. But I feel like this particular lesson is or will be resolving itself because you're not jumping ahead. You've learned from this experience. My Scorps, I hope this reading has helped you all for this week. I am wishing you a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. We are finally going on to the Earth signs. My Tauruses. Okay. Let's see what messages are in store for you. I heard show me the money. Maybe some of you play lotto or are obviously really focused on money. You could be waiting for money to come in, or maybe getting a surprise gift of money that you're not expecting. That's funny. I feel like that's a statement people say somewhere, show me the money. Maybe in a game, I don't know. Okey-dokes, let's see what my Tauruses need to focus on for this week. What do my Tauruses need to focus on? Fine, I'll take them. What do my Tauruses need to release for this week? What do my Tauruses need to release? No, there's a lot of cards, like way too much. This is going to be more than a 10-minute reading, sorry. I'm willing to take the 4 cards that popped up for the focus, but what do my Tauruses need to release? Please, 1 or 2 cards. What do my Tauruses need to release? Okay, we got it. Okay. In terms of this week, what to focus on, we got Wu Wei again. And this is really the practice of acceptance, of surrendering as things are, letting things flow, not forcing anything to happen. So some of you may be trying to control how things happen because as earth signs, you could be stubborn in the way that things will come to you, and it's not going to be in the way that you're expecting it. Definitely taps into your stability, your money, your jobs, your careers, your finances. That's what I'm getting. But it could also be relationships with people where you put your energy toward. Release control. We got King of Swords. Air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I feel like you all are certain about where you're going. You've made decisions. You have the resources at your disposal. And whatever it is that you're going towards will reach success. There's a lot of changes in how you're doing this and the way you're thinking about it. You're approaching things a little bit differently, and it's new. There's change that's coming. You see the beard? It's flowing. It's moving. More change is coming. This whole area is going to be, it's really what your energy, what your sign is focusing on. And again, it could be because we're in the season of Taurus. We just had an eclipse, new moon in Taurus. So there's a lot of changes coming in areas of stability, of money, wealth, relationships, love within yourself and with others. But I just feel more confidence here, more certainty. We also got 10 of Cups. This is like ultimate happiness, bliss. Things are working out for you, and I feel like this week a lot of you have shifted your perspectives on this, perhaps by being more decisive and where you're going toward. But I also feel too it has to do with releasing. Some of you may have come to a point where you tried to control everything in your life and you just realized it wasn't working. And so this week, by releasing all of that and taking slow and steady measure, like with what you're going toward, you're going to reach this. You're going to get to this. But we have 3 of Cups in reverse. Cups are water energy. I should say Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This was in reverse. And so 3 of Cups generally is, like a celebration. Things are working out. I get teamwork. You're starting to receive and see your goals come to fruition, whatever you're putting your energy towards. But I see this in reverse. And so some of you may be experiencing, I'm getting emotional mental blocks more than anything. And some of you may be trying to do it all on your own, because we see elements of teamwork everywhere. Some of you may have Aquarius in your chart. Some of you may need to tap into that, reaching out for help for others and learning to receive that you can't do it all alone. Some of you are going to be learning from teachers that are coming into your path very soon. So focus on releasing control this week. Get clear on where you're going towards. Know that it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy. You're getting a lot of intuitive messages, I want to say too. And that may be stumping some of you because you're not paying attention to them. In terms of what to release, we got the Devil upright and the 6 of Wands. So some of you have been really, I'm getting an imbalance. Some of you have definitely been very passionate, but taking action in the wrong way, like moving towards and getting victory. But it's like you're not seeing things for how they really are. There's a lot of illusionments here, and this is something you need to release. Not everything you see is going to turn to gold. Same with people. Be careful of people. I'm getting that strong element, Tauruses. There's people around you that are not who they say they are. I'm getting like envy, jealousy, and people that may not want to see you succeed. Things for your highest good. Intuitively, I'm getting that right now with people. And Devil is Capricorn energy. So be careful about any decisions around or concerning people or relationships, or telling people work in silence. Some of these people, protect your energies, I'm getting. Protect your energetic space, your sphere. You cleanse yourself. Bubble of light. Some of you are empaths or sensitives. So there's a need to release this. To me, this concerns people that are not who they seem. So be careful. I almost get like, again, I intuitively read, and despite what the traditional meanings are, I get someone may have stabbed you in the back, or it could be happening. So be careful of deception, illusions around you. Okay, we're going to get your oracle. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. This could have to do against these energies that I just said about releasing them. Some of you have inklings, gut feelings about these people. Follow your intuition. It doesn't lead you astray. You're meant to learn to assert yourself and to walk away from things that don't longer serve you. There's a lot of people that are attracted by your light, your energy. Be careful of just being taken advantage of. You're being called to release people. For some, it's situations, but I'm getting people around you. And it may be hard for you because some of you are people pleasers and are working on your boundaries. So you need to speak up. We also got clear, cancel, and release. Holy crap. Yep. Definitely got to release people. Get rid of people, places, things that no longer uplift you. You intuitively feel it in your body. I always say that. Whenever you meet someone, you feel it in your body, whether or not this person is uplifting you. And we innately and intuitively feel when people are one-upping us, are jealous, and has their own insecurities, but you don't need that energy around you, because look where you're headed. The thing is, people see you doing things differently. People see you going after your goals. Maybe you've told some of these people your plans. Be really careful who you talk to, who you spill and share your secrets with. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the universe. Wow. For some of you, you may be trying to control the situation. I'm getting this has to do with what you're releasing more than what you're focusing on. But two, when we surrender, we allow the magic to happen, literally. And it can be hard, especially if you're not sure. A lot of you are working through your blocks. I'm getting healing blocks, and you're releasing those things. So you're working through these beliefs that used to serve you but no longer did, because you've learned that, hey, things are going to work out for me. You just have to have trust and faith. I hope this helped you, my Tauruses. I am wishing you a wonderful week wherever you are. My Virgos, let's continue on to you. Let me get a drink of water. I have an extra set of decks of oracle cards, so I'm going to do a bonus mini collective for this week. It's just a bonus. Anyone can tap in. I don't know why I pulled an extra set, but sometimes things happen for a reason, right? Okay, let me shuffle these a few times. My Virgos. I get you all totally self-caring, but also enjoying yourselves right now. Oh, okay, this is what to focus on, what to release. Okay, this card was coming out. What to focus on. We got the Devil energy. It came up for a few of you this week. 15, Capricorn energy. So a lot of you are being called to focus on things that you may be self-sabotaging on, things that are getting in your way of goals, things that may be causing a mental, emotional, external, physical, energetic strife. I always feel that with this energy. Things you're pouring too much into and you're not getting it back. And again, it's not about this person did this and I'm counting it and now it's my turn. It's more like reciprocal energy. Some of you are pouring into things that it's ended, it's done. So you're being called to assess this week. What are things that no longer serve you? Where do you need balance in your life? I'm getting self-care, but I'm also getting work environments. There's a semblance of toxicity, of shit in different areas. Are you putting in too much time at work? Do you not have boundaries at work? Are people not expressing themselves in a healthy way with you? People being passive aggressive, or you? I'm getting a lot of this chaos it's around you, but you have a role in this, to speak up, to say something. It's about boundaries. It's getting clear what no longer is serving you. So this week you gotta reassess that and focus on that and release it. And so in terms of what to release, we got 6 of Cups. And for me, I strongly get immediately, there's wounds tying to your inner child, but also any trauma that you're working on healing on to release, but also release on overgiving. This may be in your workplace, with other people, friendships, in a relationship. Many of you have been overgiving. And I'm not getting intuitively the positive nature of this card. You're overgiving to others and you're watching them grow their own flowers, their own dreams. You're helping others, but not yourself. So release this tendency to, some of you are people pleasers, and maybe you're working through this. Release that. It's time to give to yourself. Those cups should be pointed towards you. I feel like you are tapped in with this is you. So this could be related to a wound from childhood where you're giving to others as a form of filling a void. So there's some introspection needed in here this week to reassess why this is happening, because they're very much interrelated. I haven't done this yet. We're only 4 minutes in, but I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify for you all, my Virgos. I'm going to clarify the Devil card. Spirit, let's clarify the Devil card. What's going on? Why focus on the Devil this week? What's going on for my Virgos? Okay. We got 5 of discs, 5 of pentacles. This is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So a lot of you, I feel, are overburdened or taking on too much. You're taking on burdens that aren't yours. This could be a cause to delegate. And this is where you put your energy towards. Look at all those pentacles that you're carrying on your own. And this person does not look exactly happy. And it's hot as hell outside. It's toiling. Look at that. And I feel like this energy is not going towards you. So a lot of you have to work on energy management, retracting your energy from people, places, things, mindsets that no longer serve you. I'm going to clarify the 6 of Cups. Okay, it came out. So why releasing this people-pleasing, overgiving? We got 7 of Swords. Yeah, this is it's self-inflicted. Swords are air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but I also feel like it has to do with wounds that you've carried with you for a long time. And you can drop them, but it's about healing through them. So this has to do with childhood wounds. Things are coming up. Thanks to Pluto retrograde, but it's good because they're going to help you get out of this. A lot of major release for you, my Libras. Oop, some of you may have Libras in your chart. Virgos. I just caught myself. Love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. This is about you. Hummingbirds signify joy, finding joy, love. It could be with partners, but I'm getting about you especially, and about the things that you are engaging in, people, places, things. It's also about harmony and balance. So a lot of you are finding that, especially with this, what's going on around you. Manifestation. I feel like when you release these things, it'll enable you to manifest and receive these blessings because you have a lot coming in. The more you pour into yourself, the higher your value goes up, and you recognize it, and you're able to manifest from a place of love, not from a place of lack, which really matters because you won't be calling in shit anymore. And sometimes we do it subconsciously. High Priest, intend and create. Yep. You are co-creators of this universe. Some of you may have a spirit animal. Is this a hawk? And we get, oh gosh, is that an antelope or gazelle? Here, some of you may have that energy. You are moving forward. A lot of you are aware of this and are releasing this. You're releasing energies, burdens, places, things that no longer serve you. You're done with any toxic shit. A lot of you have realized that you've been overgiving. A lot of releasing for you all. This is going to help you in your next steps towards manifestation. This is a beautiful reading. So much healing going on. I hope this helped, my Virgos. I hope you have a wonderful week. Finally, we are on to my Capricorns. Last sign. I keep looking at my phone right here because I'm getting a message from my kiddo if I have to pick him up from school. Okie dokie, let's see. What messages for my Capricorns? I heard solid. Maybe some of you are looking for solid ground, solid footing, or grounding yourself. Wow, I'm not doing, hold on a sec. These cards are not shuffling very well. They like clump up and then you can't shuffle them. There we go. So many were clumping up and only one card was kind of being shuffled. Okay, we'll cut the deck. Let's see. No, we were good. We don't have an extra bonus deck. It's Mercury retrograde, that's all I'm going to say. What do my Capricorns need to focus on for this week? What do my Capricorns need to focus on for this week? Is that a lot? Fine, I'll take it. Okay. What do my Capricorns need to release for this week? Okay. So we got 4 of discs, 2 of swords. 4 of discs are 4 of pentacles, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got 2 of swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then we got 8 of discs, 8 of pentacles in this deck. Also earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So this week you all have some type of decision I feel you're making, you have to make, or you're toying with. There's a sort of semblance of imbalance here, and it has to do with creativity, work, wherever you're putting your energy in, but I'm getting labor because of the little bumblebees, something that you want to sprout, that you want to see grow like these, but they could be at odds. And with the 4 of discs, I feel like this decision, you're holding yourself back. It's not so much due to indecisiveness, because I feel like you know what you want, but it's more fear and insecurities. It's more your blocks. Like I said, you have your key here. You can get out of this. It's you holding yourself in this indecision. And you're waiting for others, someone else, to maybe make this decision, but it's you that has to do it. You're the only one that can get through the door. And this definitely has to do about where you put your energy towards. For many, it's going to be your finances, your career, your job, a side hustle, hobby, whatever brings you joy. For some others, very few I'm getting, it's about a relationship, but this is more about where you're putting your heart. It could mean different things. Purpose, we have different purposes here. Job, fulfillment, it's very broad. It's going to vary. So this week, some of you are really tied in on making a decision, but it has to come from you because you're the only one that's going to liberate yourself. You're examining. Some of you are taking a step forward and you know this is the path for you. This is an opportunity. It could be a new job, something new that you're stepping into, but you're having doubts. And they're fears. They're simply fears, because I do see success. Things are panning out. Things will pan out. Things will be abundant. Things will work out in the way that you want them to. In terms of what to release, we got the Justice card, Libra energy, 10 of Cups, Water, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So this signifies balance and just ultimate happiness. And so I'm not, and we get number 8, if that means anything to anyone, but I'm not sensing it's to release balance and to release, joy, happiness, bliss, and ultimate. I'm getting more blocks than anything. A lot of you have blocks because you have pretty positive cards here in terms of what to focus on, what to release. I feel like this is you. You're in your head. It's your fears coming up. Some of you may have Libra. I always get that with the indecision and taking a step forward. And some of you, I feel, are fearful that this may not happen. But I'm feeling you're being called to release judgments, to release preconceived notions, because this is Libra. Libras can be judgmental. That is a shadow aspect. You can be critical of others. So I'm feeling the energy of you being called to release this. Don't judge things, surrender, control. This is also about you. Release external validation. Release what everyone else thinks or wants. It's about you. Because they're not going to come in and help you with the key. You have it. You just have to take those down, drop them onto the floor. Let's see what your oracle messages have. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Holy shit. Literally. This is about your inner world. Some of you are healing, things are coming up. You have to sit with yourself and be like, okay, I know I have to move forward. I may have to leave a job or a relationship or something and take another step towards what I want. And it could be scary, but it has a lot to do with your own fears as it has to do with your desires, because many of you have an idea of where you want to go. This is just an opening, because of course it's not going to all happen in 1 week, but release judgment, self-judgment or judgment of the situation. Self-acceptance. There's a semblance here of self. Some of you have been very critical of yourself and the choices you've made. And so it's releasing that, coming to a form of inner balance, releasing judgment with yourself. Has to do a lot with self, something, an insecurity, self-sabotage. There's a fear regarding yourself and sense of worth, but what you're heading towards, it's leading to that. Delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Yeah, be careful of controlling things. I definitely see that, especially with the 10 of Cups, of what to release. I'm not, the way it's coming out, because I almost want to say get rid of people, but get rid of what other people's expectations are for you, what they think, what you feel they think of you. There's a semblance of fear I'm getting of what others think of you, of how others view you. Because I feel like many of you don't want to leave this door, because once you do, you'll have made that decision. It's like saying goodbye to one part of your life and hello to another. This has to do with this, but it's positive. A lot of this is about you, working through your self-worth. I also feel called to say, we're not getting the hermiting energy, but some of you may want to introspect a little. This may be the first time for some of you making these decisions on your own. Some of you I'm getting are venturing out on your own, like solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, starting something major new on your own. So there could be a lot of doubt. But know that whatever path you take, if you're going with it, toward it, with a true intention, and I'm getting that energy, release others' expectations. At the same time, I do get this abundance and fulfillment for you. I hope this reading helped my Capricorns. I am wishing you all a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon. Take care.